So I have a question I really wanted to ask you guys, and the question might come to you intuitively, or it might sound quite simple, but I really want you guys to reflect. So the question is, did you get to choose who you are? Because if you did not choose your brain, your circumstances, your upbringing, your temperaments, how much of what we actually call choice is ours? Case against free will, it is such an uncomfortable thing to dismiss because it shows up predominantly in our everyday life and experiences. You didn't get to choose where you were born. You didn't get to choose your parents. You didn't get to choose your neurology. You did not get to choose your early environment. You didn't get to choose the experiences that shapes the way you think, what you fear, and what you want. Neuroscience adds another layer to this because studies suggest that the brain activities preceding a decision can be detected before the decision or the person is consciously aware of making the decision. So, even at the precise moment of choice, something is already happening beneath your awareness. The determinist looks at all of this and says, what you call free will is just the last domino in a chain that you never started. The case for free will, this is where it gets really interesting, right? Because even if you agree with everything the determinist says, even if you agree with the fact that you didn't choose or you didn't push the first domino, there is something that still feels irreducibly real about the point of decision. So, the existentialists, particularly Sartre, argue that human beings are condemned to be free, right? That even the choice, or rather, even refusing to choose is a choice in itself. Practically speaking, every legal system, every moral framework, every human relationship functions or operates under the assumption that people are accountable or responsible for their actions. And if free will was a complete illusion, concepts like guilt, responsibility, growth becomes completely incoherent. And I can assure you that consequence is difficult to live with, honestly. And here is where I personally land. I think the answer is somewhere in between and not in the cowardly way. The philosophical term is called compatibilism. I think we're partly determined and we're partly free. You did not get to choose the first domino. You did not get to choose your starting conditions. You didn't get to choose your circumstances, your biology, your temperaments. But what you can choose is whether the chain continues and how it falls. That space between what was given to you and what you do with it. That is where agency lives. It is not total freedom, but it is very real. So here is the question I want to leave you with. If you didn't choose who you are, but you can choose what you do next, what does that make you responsible for?